in Northeast India. We have vision, mission, and our values. We believe that catalyzing hub for the enrichment of the social sector in the Northeast region and evolve over time to respond to energy needs. So this is our vision, and this slide itself, you can see clearly here. So I'm not going to, in here in details. And let us, go to our presence since 2008.
Electricity government.
As I said that in 2008 we Tata Trust established Center for Microfinance and Livelihood, and in 2012 Center for Microfinance and Livelihood registered under Societies Act 1860, and thereafter we started our interventions in 4 states: Assam, Manipur, Tripura, and Meghalaya. I'm not going in details, but let us talk about Tripura here. In 2015, as I already mentioned, we had signed an agreement with the state government of Tripura to implement multiple projects, like mainly in 2 areas, like livelihood and non-livelihood sectors. In livelihood sectors, we are implementing fisheries and dairy development programs. In fishery, our interventions are going on in 8 blocks, 4 districts. Which are the districts? Dalai, Khwai, Sipai Jala, and Gumoti. And dairy, we have implementing our project in Dalai district, which is in Komarpur. So there again we have 2 blocks, Salem and Dogra, so many blocks. Currently in livelihood programs, we have about 8,000 small and marginalized farmers, including dairy farmers. Not only fishery, since we are working with the dairy farmers also. And now the main objective of this livelihood programs is to uplift their income. Mainly, if I say in fishery, the main objective of this fishery program is to increase the productivity and income, so that our fish farmers, their income can be uplift. See here in our state, what happened? Fish farmers, normally we say small and marginal fish farmers, those who are having half penny land or more than half penny land. Even they don't, treat that we can get it more income from fishery. They always take like this is our actually secondary income like that. But in fishery is a very potential like viable, livelihood options. If you practice fishery in a minimum of 1 canal, for sure that particular farmer or respected farmer, you will get a minimum an amount of rupees like 50,000 to 60,000 like that in a year. Similarly, in case of fish, dairy also, in dairy, what we have done actually, as I already mentioned that we have implemented our project there in Salman Durgasman block. We installed 1 milk processing unit like Gumoti. I think you people know Gumti. Gumti, there is a packets. You can see there. Is it coming?
Yeah, it will come. Just 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was telling that we started our journey in 2015 in our state. Uh, for that, we had signed an agreement with the state government of Tripura. Uh, I was talking about the livelihood programs which we implemented and are implementing. Why implementing and are implementing? Because the first phase we already completed and second phase already started now. So you can see here our journey actually since 2008 to 2023 is currently. In Tripura, apart from livelihood programs, we this give you the overall outreach. Where are we? As I mentioned that we are in operational in 4 states and in 54 districts and villages more than 600 and households more than 46,000 households. You can see here livelihood promotions like livelihood development programs light green colors where our presence livelihood programs are present there. And sports and we have skills and entrepreneurship development programs also that are being implemented in uh, every state. Now, if I just go to one by one here in our state, but we where are we now? Under this rural upliftment team, we have fishery and dairy development programs. In education, we implemented our education project in one of the blocks, which is Tulashikar block under Pai district. What we have done here, we train teachers, we develop teaching learning materials, especially and again we have given training to our students also like see normally what happen in rural villages in rural schools like SB junior basics and all it's very difficult like uh, if you see their mark when result comes out so they get very less mark in English, less mark in science, so we mostly focus those subjects. Was programs my colleague here Mr. Chondo, he involved in this program he will take you through in detail. Skills in enterprise development. Here we have taken programs like to train youths, and that is also again in free. Free like we have taken the cost. You just come to that institutions and get training, and again placement also there. So one of our students, now he is in he was earlier in Polo Tower, then he shifted to, now there is one aircraft something like that on hotel is here. So he got uh, actual engagement there. So likewise we are actually doing the placement also. Internet Certi, it's all about women like entrepreneurship. Like across the state, we have given training more than 1 lakh women how to use mobiles, how to use these, how to see uh, like through online. No, so many things you can see online. So we have trained to more than 1 lakh women across the state. Health and nutrition, here again upgradation of PSCs. Uh, PSCs are supported, actually we supported with Concat machines and all. This is just like X-ray machines type of X-ray machines, because the people's uh, especially from those who are from rural settings, they don't come, they don't want to come to the like Agartala or maybe nearby town and cities. If they get that facility, that Sonket machine or X-ray type of machines, they can do their own. No need to come to Agartala, no need to come to even uh, nearby towns also. If they go to that, they go to that PSCs, they can get that service. So livelihood promotions, these are the actually implementation strategy. I should say what we do. We work like people led developing initiative, or like university also we say you know PRA, RRA, something like that. Participant role appraisals. We need people's participations. So that approach we always follow. Always we ensure that if you take any activity, that should be you know, I mean in a sustainable manner. Means it should be that activity should sustain actually. Like now project we are implementing in so many projects we are implementing in the state. Once this project is got over, who will take care of? So that is why what we do now in fishery at hamlet level we have activity groups. In one activity group there are 10 to 12 fish farmers, and rural settings that uh, we have para, we have gram panchet, and we have block and district. So at hamlet level we have activity groups, and again to look after activity groups, because you may have 10 to 12 activity groups in one hamlet. So to look after those activity groups, we again promote farmers producers organizations. Once the project is got over, then who will take care? That farmers producer organization will take care those activities. And applicable models that I'll take you through later on, and layering of activities and increasing outreach in a short period of time. So these are actually main like strategy of our interventions. Now here I already mentioned about these livelihood programs, fishery and dairy. So should I skip? I mean, we have already discussed this thing, huh? So here, yeah. Normally, what we do in fishery, first of all, we train our farmers in scientific fish farming. After that, then it's supplementary items also. But we are not giving, we are not dealing the items in cash. Like, okay, just give me cash, I will buy later on. But we don't know whether that particular farmer he will buy or not. So that is why what we do, always we deal in kind only. So here we are distributing fish seeds, magor fish seeds, which comes under high value fish, and FRP hatcheries. See, normally if you go to the village, main issue is to get quality fish seeds or quality fingerlings. You don't get. Normally, generally, you will not get quality fish seeds. If you go to hatchery also, they use small kgs of mother fish. They inject. If mother is not that size, that mother fish is not that size, then spawns also will not come. I mean, in that what we actually say quality spawns. So to ensure quality fish seeds at the ground or at farmers gate, we installed 10 FRP hatcheries in Gumati districts. And last year, but we not last year, this year, what we did, one of our 10 FRP entrepreneurs, they uh, actually we floated tenders, okay, to supply quality fish seeds, and they have drop tender also documents. Then we have given to our one of the we awarded to one of our FRP farmers. So we could earn like around 5 lakhs in this year only. So you are getting quality fish seeds. If you get quality fish seeds, then 50% or 60% problems in fishery gone. एक बार मिल गया क्वालिटी फिश सीड्स तो 50% 60% आपका मछली बड़ा होगा ही होगा. ठीक है, आपको इतना खाना पिलाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. Normally we spend around more than 60% in fishery. Expenditure 60% तक चला जाता है. Okay, so that is why getting quality fish seed is very important. Apart from technical training or scientific fish farming training, we also train our farmers on uh, how to write books of records. They are actually maintaining books of registers, case book, meeting books, all these things. All these records are there. And how to we also train on organizational matters, how to manage their organizations, how they can get benefit from the banks, how they can apply for KCC loans. So those activities we are doing under this project. See how they are actually meeting, so doing the meetings. But one day, what I told my these colleagues, no, we always sit on the floor. सेम लेवल में रहना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि भाई आप चेयर में बैठेगा और वो लोग नीचे में बैठेगा, ऐसा नहीं है. ठीक है, फिर भी मैंने ये पिक्चर भी यहाँ पे डाला. ओके, क्योंकि सी normally what happen in the villages, they might not have seats, they might not have mats and all. So let us sit ground floor, no, except better. So discussion it will be more effective. And then editors also we provide we have give support to our farmers and quality fish seeds. Now how you can say that this is this quality fish or not? Katla also there, roe also there, and mirigal also there. This fish seed we got from our own FRP farmers only, because we have experts, we have our experts, internal experts and external experts we have. So they train to our FRP farmers and they train how to operate these FRP hatcheries. Okay, how we will get quality spawns, how we will get quality fingerling. So experts are there. to look after this aspect. Okay. Also, we provide zeolite. Okay. Today's discussion mostly on water conservation related aspect. So I'll just try to give my presentation. So first, here coverage. See, this is a plant, milk processing plant in Kamalpur we installed, like Gumti. We spend here around 8 crore for the community. So these are completely trust funded projects. Okay. In future, you will get milk packets like Gumti. So women or the owners of this milk processing plant. We incorporated one producer company in the name of Tridha Milk Producer Company Limited. Tridha, three Tripura से लिया three, दा से लिया धलाई, धलाई से दा. So Tridha. So the name we got from this company only. I mean from our board of directors only. They suggested like you just take Tripura, just three from Tripura and Dhalai from Da. I mean Da from Dhalai. So three that. So if you get in future, see, I mean milk packets, you can get like three da milk packets, three da brand like that, like Gumti. Normally again we like fishery, we again train our dairy farmers on heart management. In dairy we say heart management. Heart management is like how to rear cattle, how to manage your cattle set, all these things. Okay, and we have taken our farmers to the successful entrepreneurs. Uh, this is all about green food management or development. And good thing is that what I got to know, what actually I experienced in my journey there in Kamalpur. I was that time actually project officer for the dairy project. One day, one of the dairy farmers, she said, can we do one program? So what program? Please tell me. She said that we will distribute clothes before Durga Puja. Okay, and we need contribution from your side also. Then I said, yeah, I can contribute from my side also, no issue. When we will do. Then one day they organized the program, and 3 dairy groups. It means around 30-35 dairy farmers. All are women. They organized a program. I was there, and they distributed clothes to the widows, clothes to the aged women like that. Not only they are not only doing dairy business, they are also doing this. Uh, like giving this kind of supports also they are giving to the villagers. Okay. See, grain folder cultivation you can see here. So these are the pictures. Cattle for cattle purchase also we support to our fish dairy farmers also. If they want good variety of good breed or good variety of these cattle, then we support with revolving fund. Not in free. Not in free. One cattle is costing around 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh like that. But 50% she has to contribute from her end. Then only we'll support. If any questions, then I would like to end with this and post my sessions. My colleague Ritu Chandu is here. He is specialist in water conservation in Georgia Basin, so he will take care of. So any questions, any suggestions, advice? Happy to take those questions and suggestions. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Chandu, please. So thank you so much, Ashutosh sir, especially Ashutosh sir. Actually, I didn't get time to connect. I was busy with other other programs, so it was yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks to Professor Nath so inviting us for this wonderful program where most of the students are there. We share my college days. I remember when I studied masters in 2014. I usually attend the workshop and love to get the certificates for that workshop, but I'm not that much of learned feeling person to get something learned from that workshop. But here the pollution control board officials says a lot of things about the guidelines. When I studied masters, that time we gone through different uh, environmental related laws and everything. I remember those days is very good, but here the presentation is all about the what the Tata Trust is working in field of wash. So in the mission life component is all about the not using the single use plastic, adopt sustainable food system, reduce waste, adopting healthy lifestyle, reduce e-waste, save energy, save water. A lot of components are there. Neverly say that we can't follow each and every guideline what are the mention in that thing in the very short time span. I can't stop the uses of plastic in my life. I need to use that thing because my family or I am habituated with that thing. But it is not a single day process. It will take time. Already some initiatives are taken. So it will take some time. So I just wanna introduce that as a Tata Trust. We are working almost 13 states in Jal Jeevan Mission program. Last professor told about the Jal Jeevan Mission program. So it is a very energized program by the government of India. This is one of the flagship program, I must say. In the flagship program, government invested more than 3,600 billion Indian rupees in worth 3.6 lakh crore for giving 19.64 crore tap connection in the household. When they announcing the scheme on 2019, that time only 3.23 crore tap connection is being present. Tap connection is a very two different definition is there. One tap connection where we usually take the water and fetching the water need to travel a distance of 100 meter, 200 meter, 300. But the JJM concept is bit different. What the JJM concept says that in that 19.46 crore connection need to give by government set a timeline of 2024 where government is investing 3.6 lakh crore of rupees. So what are the intervention different between the Jal Jeevan Mission and the schemes already happen in the villages? So Jal Jeevan Mission is a very not a new scheme. It's already existed in the government of India system. This previously is known as NRDWP, National Rural Drinking Water Program. So Jal Jeevan Mission scheme, they are providing functional household tap connection. In short term, is called FHDC. That tap connection giving 55 liter of water per person per day. Previously, the service level is 30-35 LPCD for the rural areas. For the urban areas is 70 LPCD. Nowadays, the norms is being changed. So it is now transferred from 35 to 55 LPCD, the rural area scenario, and urban scenario, it is transferred to the 130 LPCD. Now, a normal question asks that why 130 LPCD system is required for a urban area? Why rural area consumption is very less? The primary answer as an engineer, I can say that the first question answer is that the urban area sewage system need lot of water to push the fecal matter or the sewage water to the sewage channel. For that, we need a heavy amount of water. In the rural area, no sewage treatment plant or sewage system or the drainage system is not that well. For that reason, we require less amount of water. For that reason, urban area and rural area demand is different. Although urban lifestyle is bit different, where we usually use the flush-based toilet, where 10 liter of water we flush at a single time after defecating in the flush. So huge amount of water consumption is there. Nowadays, toilets are coming with a two different technology. One small push and another is a big one push. When you urinate, that you can push the small one with use only 3 liter of water. When you defecate, that time 10 liter of water you can spend. So some mission life thing is a not a single day process. Is a evolving of technologies. It will take a lot of time and it's a process, ongoing process. At some extent, we also contribute at some just Like when entering the room, I saw that water bottle. Sir mentioned is correctly. In Assam, Tripura, we are working for a filter that provide a biological contamination or pathological contamination free water. I just saw the water that very eloquently described the pH, the TDS, and the turbidity. If the TDS, turbidity, and pH level is as per the BIS 10500 norms, which says 6.5 to 8.5 range should be there. Turbidity is 1 to n, and TDS is 52 to 1. I guess TDS range should be there in that limit. So 500 to 2000 level of the TDS. So up to 500. Up to 500. Acceptable is 500. So up to 500 is there. So the bottle is very well eloquently described the water, what he consumed. So if I already know the water, what are the water quality should be there, that is very much good. So I just want to know the more about the technology. If we can procure some one or two item in context of Assam, what are you looking for? A membrane filter where the water can be used to arrest the iron as well as the bacterial contamination. We are looking for a technology for the filtration, ultrafiltration, microfiltration, nanofiltration is mentioned back in the bottle. But reverse osmosis we are not promoting because it's a lot of water heavy technology, water consumption is very high. Sir already told that thing. So we are not looking at that. So 2 or 3 technologies we are really looking after that. So Tata Trust is working lot of states where our main thematic areas is Jal Jeevan Mission, where we are investing our own money. Like Tata Trust and other organizations like Reliance, Piramal, they do out of the CSR courtesy. When government comes with the norms, if you are more than 500 crore profit generate company, then you have to invest some 2 to 5% amount to the social cost. But Tata is a group that lasts from 125 years in Jamshedji Tata started his company as a Tata Steel in Jamshedpur. From that period to till date, investing lot of money for community for the development. So last 125 years of history with us. And we never say that is a CSR fund. We always say it is a philanthropy fund. Our fund is solely utilized for the community development, community upliftment, their lifestyle development, lifestyle improvement. Like Vishwada says correctly that our target to increase their day income or yearly income in that scenario. So we are working in 30 states, in 13 states in Jal Jeevan Mission. We are working in 5-6 states, where 4 states we are working in spring shed management. As you well aware, this is the one of the photograph I took when I visited Jampui Hills in North Tripura. So it's a beautiful scenario is that there, but water scarcity is very high in this area. When I visited this place, I saw some women carrying a load of already 50 to 30 to 50 kgs in their head and take the water from a down below at the 1 or 2 kilometer. Every day they do that. They are not doing to hesitate. They thought this is to we have to survive this thing. City is very beautiful. Eden Tourist Lodge, tourists are there. 25th December started. Year-ending celebration will happen in these places, but water scarcity is a tremendous challenge. When I visited Eden Tourist Lodge, water supply is enough. Ample water is there, but in the villages, the water scarcity is a very huge challenge. So these are the things. So we are working on the spring shed management also. We are working in 4 states currently. Tripura is now new initiative will come. We're investing our money to work in this North Tripura, Khowai and Thalai districts. So four states now 5 will be happening. Tripura will be there in the list. So we work in Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal, Meghalaya also some extent we are working not directly. So onward grant is given to some organization to do their work. Now Tripura is the 5th state we are directly implementing. And sir lightly says that the single-use plastic, I discussed with the Professor Sachin that time, he told about the lot of plastic day-to-day uses. Like lot of women are sitting over here, girls are sitting over here. So their day-to-day uses, menstrual pads is very much uses, their day-to-day uses. So in our area, Tata Trust investing almost a lot of money in 8 states while working on the menstrual hygiene management. Now, day-to-day life, we are using the normal pads which are available in the market, but Trust is being promoting the cloth pad, reusable, recyclable pads, so that you can use at least 6 months or 4 months or 5 months basis. So you just need to clean, just wash it, clean it, and just dry it in the sunlight, and you can use that cloth pad in that scenario. But most of the cases, rural scenario till date, cloth pad is, but there's unhygienic practices there. So Trust is investing more of their time in the behavioral change program. Our money is used mostly on behavioral change program. Sometimes we do some piloting work, but mostly we investing our money in the social behavioral change campaign. So our outreach, I can say, in Northeast, in Tripura and Assam, we are working 2 states, 5 districts, more than 1 lakh households, more than for 4,200 women and adults and girls in MHA we are reached. So we work with the community. We work on the cancer screening also at some part, because in Assam, one of the noble initiative by Tata Trust is the Assam Cancer Care Initiative, ACCF. You can Google it, Assam Cancer Care Foundation wide trust investing lot of money, where we are facilitating the government hospitals with the cancer care facilities, and we also promoting how to cancer screening should to be done at the early stage detection and the recovery, at the how the patient can be treated on that manner. So Assam Cancer Care Foundation is very good initiative by Tata Trust. So these 4 or 5 things we're working on the health, livelihood, this thing. So I just give you, my presentation is not very informative or data delivered, data driven, not data driven. It is on the basis of actual field implementation where Tata Trust is working. So my presentation is not that much of data driven one. So this is one of the intervention we did in the, this is one of the component that we are dividing. Here I'm dividing 2 component, hardware and software. Professor Sachin told how to change the behavior, because government having money, no issue with the government money. Government can create the infrastructure, can create the system like sewage treatment plant, grey water treatment plant, water treatment plant. They have the money, but they don't have that, the community is not owning these things. So that's the challenge, bigger challenge. So we are mainly working on that. So this is the hardware component. We are working in the 3 things like iron removal plant, Internet of Things, that also says the IoT devices are there. We are also assisting government of Tripura on the detailed project review and the survey work. Also, the spring shed management was a very new initiative for us. So this is one of the IRP plant to be installed in the Salema block in Dholai district, where 2,500 gallon per hour capacity, which is cost very less, I say. And the service level is 55 LPCD directly connected to the tap connection, and community get a very good quality of water. Like, I guess a good quality, there is no good, the concentration of iron previously 2.89 reduced to 0.01. 0.01 is now milligram per liter is the concentration of that. The filter media catalog slide media is being used. Government asked to install one NSF certified catalog slide media. So we install the catalog slides media while surface area is very huge, and the filter media lifespan is 5 to 7 years. 5 to 7 years on basis of 24/7, where service level time is 6 hours. So morning 3 hours and evening 3 hours they're giving the water. So lifespan obviously it's increased now. So these are this is the technology, I must say. So this is the IRP system where the catalogs media is being used, and the CSI approved NSF 61 and 372 certification is there. So mainly it is arrest the iron and the turbidity and the bacterial. We also having chlorination unit where sodium chloride salt is used. Just electrolysis happens, so sodium and chlorine is division is there. So chlorine is being getting to the water. So terminal household or the end household should get at the 0.2 concentration of the chlorine to protect a shield of the water that not infected with the bacterial contaminants. So this is another plant we are implementing in Halali. This is the 5,000 GPH unit. So these are 3 vessels there. So this is the vessel made by Tata Steels, and the media is the catalog slide. So this is the automated backwash system. Like after every 6 hours, system automatically reads itself. So no need to do any manual operation there. So these are the device where the programming is being done. Through that programming, you already instruct the device that after every 6 hours of plant running, 20 minutes will take to clean, 30 minutes to rinse the chemical, and 7 minutes to rinse the vessel body inside. So it will take 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, the question will arise the how the wastewater is now going. So we construct a soak pit, and the soak pit having a filter media of sand, pebble, gravel, and brick bats, where the water is being iron is being now layer there, and after the scum layer, the water is coming outside of the drain. So we tested that water; it is in permissible limit to discharge in the ground. So it is in permissible limit. So the soak pit size is that size that it's required after 5 to 7 years you need to do the desilting process. Before that there is no requirement is as such. So this is the IoT device where we installed in Tripura. This is the chlorine sensor, and this is the bulk flow meter. These devices are connected to the IoT gateway device. From this gateway device in the dashboard you can check how much water is being given to the particular household, and what are the chlorine concentrations starting at the household and the end household we also installed one. So the what are the advantages? Sir told about the professor told about the leak detection technology. Very simple science. We 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 give the understanding to the community that if the bulk flow meter giving this much of water, if community is not getting water, in between that leak is there. So sir told that every household going to install a meter. After that, I can more precisely says in which direction, which line that leak is happening. Moreover, how much water is being given to the particular 160 or 170 household multiplied by 50 multiplied by number of persons. So how much water is being provided if the community getting sufficient water, so there is no leak as such in the system. So this is the particular device. So this is the RF gateway network where all the households are connected to the particular sensor device. Where the cloud service is based on to Noida. So we giving a contract to the Exogen company, Bangalore-based IoT solution, where they giving the provide the server at the Noida, and finally it is coincide with the NIC dashboard by Government of India is handling. In the dashboard, particular device is showing how the water is being flow, how much water is flowing, what are the water pressure, terminal household chlorine concentration, and the bulk flow meter data also being shown in the system. So this is the device actually is being located at different locations. So water quality sensor, pressure sensor, and the chlorine sensor also, the bulk flow meter is also there. So these are the diagram I can say. So these are the devices: bulk flow meter, consume flow meter, pressure sensor, residual chlorine sensor, and the LoRa gateway and RTU remote terminal unit, the device the data is collecting the real-time thing, and the hydrostatic level sensor. So all of the device are very real-time based device. You can check the data immediately in the system. In Assam, MD sir asking for installing one device where the chlorine or the tank level sensor can come. In Tripura, it is not applicable because most of the direct supplies. So they just lift the water and give it to the supply to the system. So there is no ESR kind of thing, or you can say the elevated service reservoir or the tank is not there. OHT overhead tank is not there. For that is in the system, but we going to implement somewhere in Assam. Let's get the, because sir told that the professor Shopan Mujumdar told that we opened the tap and we thought we are privileged. We are privileged to use the water, and in Tripura, I belonging from Kolkata, West Bengal, where water ground level is very high. But 25 to 30 feet you can get the water. So we thought we are privileged. We get the water very easily, but that not much of privilege. Sir correctly says we are 1.7 percentage. So we are not in critical, semi-critical, no, at a safe level we are now. But although we need to save the water in a sense. So these are the real-time things. So this is the device. You can check in the dashboard. This is the shows the data, and this is the real field where the terminal household having the tap connection. This is the bulk flow meter. This is the sensor. Chlorine sensor is being installed there, and the consumer flow meter. So detailed project report. We are also helping government to do the survey. So we use the DGPS survey mechanism. Through the DGPS, we do the survey for the field, and we make a model DPR. So initially, what is there? So when the construction is happened, government government instructed to do 2 or 3 bore wells, but the 2 to 3 bore wells, in which how you can justify the 2 to 3 bore you need to supply the water. For that, we help the government to make a DPR out of this. So 18 model DPR we are prepared. So and the DPR is being prepared the Jaltantra application, which is indigenous software developed by IIT Bombay. So we using that free software by the IIT Bombay developed. So we make the DPR ensure that effective norms of 55 LPCD for every household. Recently the convergence of S. So we are also converging SBMG for making another DPR kind of making a model village. How the village can model. So yesterday we had a meeting with urban director, that Mr. Rajat Pant is newly appointed as the SBMG mission director, also Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin mission director. So we discussed with the sir. So sir told us, can you help us to make a model out of this? So we are looking forward that connection, that if we can do something on that, making a model village, at least 8 district, at least 8 model village can we have. So the spring shed management is a very new initiative. We visited Jampui. So that location we visited, that really I admire those women who are living in these areas. They having a really challenge in the field. They are not getting water at their doorstep. Scheme is not functioning. These sources are dried up. CGWB share a report now. Orange orchard is not there now. The betel nut or the areca nut cultivation, supari consumption is very much high in northeast. So lot of areca nut plantation is there. They're losing the soil and the soil collapsing is happened. If you do any kind of trench or kind of thing, so the soil is will very much loose due to areca nut plantation and soil collapsing is there. So the nala band or the SCTs, staggered contour trenching or continuous contour trenching, all are collapsed due to those things. So these are the practices happen in the areas. This is the one, the spring box. This person is helping us to get the spring box location. He usually told me that these are the perennial spring. Now it is converted to seasonal one. In the lean period time, what the due to erratic rainfall, in the lean period of time during February to April, they are not getting that much of water in that spring box, but usually it was inundated and overflowing 10 years back. Now community really fetching a real solution, they need a solution. So now looking forward of the trust contribution, we are looking to work on these areas where we can really help community to get the water. At least they know have the drudgery in the sense they no need to carry the water from a long distance to use for drinking, cooking, bathing, everything. They should not be do that. So we make a spring inventory out of this. That this is called a spring inventory, where we just look at where the spring locations are there. Usually we are implement kind of this because the spring inventory need to prepare each spring inventory having a detailed information. What are the contour plan? What are the topography? What the geomorphology should be there? What kind of technical intervention is the SCT need to prepare, or the check dam, Nalaband? What kind of technical intervention need to discuss? So these are the spring shed initiative where Tata Trust is mostly working on the parahydrologist, making a parahydrologist to make the map the spring shed, monitor the discharge, understand the socio-economic problem. So if I'm late, then let me know. Okay, let me know. So mostly I'm not spending so much of time. So the social behavioral change component, what I say is that sir very much told the mission life is one of the initiative, but I just want to explain this slide. So this is the awareness, like knows and doesn't know. Like smoking is a very bad habit, I know. Know and doesn't know. You know that smoking is a bad habit, I know. Now intent. Now I initially intend to, I smoked, I know that this is the harm for our health, but it is intent or not intent. Like it is intent, it is right action or wrong action. Means I quit, I don't quit the smoke, but very easily, but it will take some time. So my intention is there. So my intention is the right direction, yeah, right direction. Previously I consumed 5 cigarettes in a day, now is 1. Now it is reducing. So in the reducing, it is going to sustain or doesn't sustain. So these are the natures of behavior can be changed. So there is one methodology called 2190. So in the 2190 norm says that 21 days practice, like every day you woke up in the morning 5 and do for the jogging or the morning walk, it is a habit. And if you repeat the thing for 90 days, it will be a lifestyle, permanent lifestyle. So mission is a lifestyle campaign. If you're not using the e-waste, if you not frequently change your mobile phone or any other devices, if you're not frequently using the plastic, if we continue this practice for 90 days, then it will have it. During the corona period, when I walked that time corona period, I usually when coming from the office, no, that I cleaning my hands, my face, my legs, everything is clean, I going into the room. But after the corona gone, now I forget everything. But 21 days practice making a habit for 1 year. But again, I lose that habit. So these are the habit or behavior change campaign. We are really work on that in that ground. So this is the cognitive like you have a very fast. I just giving an example. Like if you given an apple or a cake, so my first mind will come. I can take the cake instead of the apple. My mind will first react this. So fast, the unconscious is automatic, and every decision is error prone. But we taking slow consciousness. My apple is a very good. That there is a myth that an apple keeps a doctor away. So this kind of effortful, complex decision need take some time. But thing is, the system one is more applicable as than system two. So biases is being there. So so I ask a question. So what are the more frequent causes of death in India, like road traffic or diarrhea? What your experience is? Is it road traffic or diarrhea? So road accidents are more than diarrheal disease, diarrheal death, right? Then the second question, what is the two more frequent cause of death in India? Neonatal disorder or suicide? Neonatal disorder, you understand, hope? less than 5 years of age when the child is malnourished or mal this thing. So neonatal disorders can happen. So legs are being not easy. So what are the most frequent deaths on neonatal or suicide? Suicide. So the actual scenario says the correct answer is the diarrhea and neonatal disorder because the road traffic accident government giving the data, but diarrheal disease every day airplane is crashed, but we don't have the data. Every day lot of child is being died due to the diarrheal diseases. So our thought should be on that, like what are the things that need to be changed for this kind of diseases. So diarrhea can be removed easily by cleaning your hands. So these are the campaigns by Government of India. Do Boon Zindagi, the polio campaign. Yeah. The polio campaign is one of the campaign where the najes is being created, like some little bit of push, but this message is keep in your mind. There was a Bandh campaign where the SBMG is doing the thing, the toilet campaign. So these are the campaigns. Keep in your mind. Amitabh Bachchan says Do Boon Zindagi. So polio के बारे में बात है. So these kind of nudges or small push we need to the community that they can thought in that process. So I not take so much of your time. So these are the process we develop. So this woman is carrying the water from long distance. When you ask the question to the person that this child, they everyone told that child is pushing and from getting the water. No, they just playing with these things. By my thought process initially come, no, the picture is coming intently that everyone thought their child is usually fetching the water, not fetching. He usually play with this thing. But in the picture, this says two tap connection is there. But in the JJ, we providing only one tap connection. The scenario is that after the family is divided in two parts, now two tap connection is provided. So these are the small IEC or BCC mechanism may happen. So this is an innovative thing. Tap is now connected to another tap. The hand pump is connected to another tap. These are the practices isn't followed. The water tap is being used for every day. So this is a very unique picture that the women having enough water, so using the cloth inside the tank, and the tank water is being contaminated. So these are the messages. Is not clear, not written very clear. So these are very clumsy message. You can't even go and read because the place is dirty. So you are not going to the step and read the messages. So this is not the right way for the SBCs. So we do a ethnography study before making any SBCC material, social behavioral change material. We do some ethnography study, we visited several places. So where that value of water should be there. Water should be a commodity, not say free float subject. If it's a free, then it will not be conserved by anyone. So the key benefits of the behavioral change is the value of water should be increased. If the value of water is increased, then we value those water and use is judicious. So these are the current behavior and desired behavior. Current behavior is the job. Water is there, but our behavior should change. That you need to adopt this thing. You need to own this thing. So the thing is there. So safety, convenience, and increase the opportunity is there. Safety should be there. That waterborne diseases should not be there. Keep body healthy and water and benefits. Fulfill the required minerals and hydrates. Convenience that save your time. Increase the opportunity for the school dropout ratio is being reduced. Because if water is available in the school, so adolescent girls can go to the school and changing their clothes changing their scientific pads in a time. If water is not there, then girls student never go to the school. So these are the problems we face, and the need to give the respect at least to the tap connection. So we come with a connection, the tap water connection equal to Samman. So we provide one tap with this is the Samman connection, that each tap should be having a respect. We need to give a respect. So these kind of SBCC nudges we are using in the field. So this, thank you, and this is the videos we make. You can scan the QR code and go to the video directly. So these are the tools we usually, and thank you for your time to listen. Me is a very, I guess, is very boring one. It's not very convenient to your academic lecture because my presentation is made out of the field level implementation rather than the data driven one. I don't know how much is impactful, but keyword, yeah, we are usually use these things in the field. We are promoted as QR code. You can scan and directly go to the YouTube link of the Tata Trust, so you can check the videos out of them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request our HOD sir to kindly felicitate our guest speakers, Mr. Bishu Debbarma and Mr. Ritu Parmaja.